Smooth. What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm here to push out another video. Today's video is going to be on Pacts with demons. And so, basically, I want to get this information out to you guys. You guys have to excuse my laptop. The fans are going off, so I know it's a bit loud sometimes. So I'll try to um, speak up so that you guys can hear me. But before we start the video, I kind of want to go over some questions that have been sent to me. This is to Spirit Life. I got your email, and I'll see if I can answer it here for you. So, yeah, she says, or they say, I don't know if it's a female or male, but she says, my videos give her a lot of information that advances her magical path. I appreciate that. That's what I'm supposed to do. So at least you're getting something out of it. She says that she has a question about the Luciferian Draconian path. She says that she knows many others, or he knows many others do as well. Why is it that you start this path, so much changes happen that is almost chaotic? So that's just natural of the left hand path of this type of work. You're dealing with primordial darkness, the inner self. You're dealing with the subconscious. You're dealing with the underworld. You're dealing with all these different attributes that are associated with darkness, with the abyss, with the void. And so basically, what you're doing is you're actually activating these energies within yourself. And by you doing that, you're actually activating these energies into the world around you. So when you start this path, it's totally different from the right hand path. A lot of right hand path magicians stick to what's considered to be light, but light isn't the original source. We got to think about it. The original source is darkness. It's black. You know what I'm saying? It's the blackness. It's the darkness. It's the void. It's the realm of chaos. And so basically, with that being said, the this place, this plane, this existence, this consciousness is automatically going to start unraveling different things within your life that you have either tried to push underneath in the current within your subconscious mind, or you tried to ignore, or you tried to avoid, or just things that are what you think to be adversive to you, or scary to you, or obstacles to you. These things rise up so that you can purify yourself through the darkness more and more. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question. Let's see, she has another question here. So this is female, feminine. She's fine with me. He doesn't want to be working with me, but let's see her. Yeah, get attention. Okay, as far as Lilith, if you are a female, okay, um, what I can say about Lilith is that you automatically were born with her energies as a female. You automatically and naturally carry that feminine current within you. So when you're working with Lilith per se, she's a darker current, but she's a subtler current, right? She has different attributes where she can be a bit feisty and a bit fiery and a bit in your face, but usually these are signs that go off within the world around you, and sometimes these changes happen within you. So when you're working with Lilith from that perspective, you have to really be in tune with yourself, especially you. If you're a female, you got to be in tune with yourself, because she is that raw, primal, being feminine energy within you. So if you're working with her, you have to tap into that. And so it's not the case that she don't like working with you. You just have to know how to activate those energies. The best way to do that is to meditate and say her name a few times, and then whatever comes to mind, what I'm saying, that's basically her speaking to you. I mean, you don't always have to go into a long drawn out invocation or evocation. Just saying her name is enough sometimes to actually activate her energies within you. Now, as a male working with Lilith, it's a little bit difficult. What I'm saying, it's hard, it's harder, and it's more challenging, especially how her current has been set up. It's not that easy. But as a male working within a feminine current, the left hand path, it becomes a little bit easier. But from my experiences, Lilith doesn't have any objections with working with people unless you try to submit her, unless you try to subjugate her, unless you try to basically overpower her or become authoritative over her. She hits, and she hits hard in those situations. So it's best to just become balanced with that Lilith energy, that Lillian energy. And so basically, that's what you have to do. Just kind of like listen to yourself, and you'll be able to tap in, go inwards. Okay. So yeah, that's that. So I want to talk about pacts and how they come about, and what I mean, like how to perform them and things like that in my experiences with packs and stuff like that, while being on the path of demolatry. So packs, first of all, are, and this is just like I said, this is from my personal experiences, not from books or anything. I mean, yeah, I've read books and stuff on packs and stuff, but nah, it's all about the personal experience, right? I've done tons of packs with tons of demons. Some of those things manifested, some of those things didn't. The things that didn't manifest was because my heart truly wasn't in it, and the demonic forces that I worked with sensed that, and basically didn't allow that to have to manifest because that's not where my true intention was. So for the packs that I have done that have been successful, have been extremely powerful for the things that I've asked for. Um, for example, I've asked for jobs and for additional money and for certain relationships and all kinds of stuff. And these things have manifested because that's what I truly wanted. Now, the thing about PAX is that a lot of people think of this whole, Faustian, um, Crowley and whatnot type of situation here. So you have to kind of get that out of your mind when you're doing PAX, because PAX are nothing more than, I would say, contracts with the subconscious mind, contracts with yourself, because of the fact that when you work with demons, you're working with you. You are able to basically bridge that gap of conscious and subconscious through written word. And so when you basically write these contracts, you're basically writing a letter to yourself saying, hey, I want to manifest X, Y, and Z. And in the process, I'm gonna give X, Y, and Z to myself. And with that being said, you sign it in blood or whatnot, and You can either burn it or put it away, and you let the stuff manifest. But it's nothing more than just getting in there, thinking about what you want. You know what I'm saying? You have to sit down. You have to make sure that whatever it is that you desire is exactly what you want, because these energies will manifest the things that you truly want with no qualms. You know what I'm saying? And you do have to put stipulations out there, because certain energies will take the best avenue to get you what you want. So a most common example is additional money. So if you say, hey, I need additional money in my account, and just leave it at that, or you want to say, I want to manifest additional money in my account, and you leave it at that, the demonic forces will take the best avenue to get that additional money. So whether that's, a family member dying, you getting in a car crash or something, or something happening to somebody that has a lot of money, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you asked for. So you kind of want to be thorough with what you're requesting, but don't be too thorough, because you're limiting yourself. So think about what you want, and just kind of like, go over it. Make sure that you are serious about whatever it is that you want. Uh, Work with demons that are tailored towards specific goals, because if you're working with demons that aren't, you're going to go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So if you want money and finances and stuff, you got to work with financial demons. Simple as that. Love, lust, and sex. Love, lust, and sex demons. Death, murder, and destruction. You got to work with those demons. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you tailor these energies towards your specific goal. And once you do that, it kind of aids the manifestation process along. So after that's done, you got your goal in mind. You make sure that it's thorough. You got the demonic forces that you're gonna work with. You do the ritual. The invocation, evocation. Write it out. You sign it. Signing it in blood. What that does is, because a lot of people say, "Oh, you sign it in blood," and all that's also scary. Signing it in blood just only ties it to the physical. There are certain attributes to blood that I don't really want to get into right now, because it's more science to the attributes of signing things into blood, or signing things with blood, or doing blood magic, then what I'm saying, then not, it's a little bit more complex. But anyway, simplified, your blood ties the spiritual to the physical. And by you signing it in blood, it basically locks in those spiritual energies of those demonic forces to the physical realm, and it ties it in through the contract, right? Now, some people may go through and write an entire contract in blood. I mean, you can make some blood ink, you know, um, signing the entire contract, make an entire contract in blood and sign it in blood. That's very potent. That's very powerful. Um, you can make your own type of ink, what I'm saying, or, and whatnot. Just experiment with that. But basically, the signing in blood just basically solidifies what you want in the physical. So let me see. Let me think of what else, because this is kind of like a free flow video here. Um, so once you signed it, give it time to manifest. That's the big thing, because what happens more often than not, people get impatient, and they don't allow the energy to unfold and manifest in their lives in the ways that they should. So they're constantly thinking about it, like, did my pack work? Did my pack work? Are these demons gonna pull through? Da 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 da. And what you're doing is you're hindering your work. So what you want to do is you want to kind of put it out there and just leave it to manifest. Leave it to manifest. And it will. Like, if your true intention, if your heart is in it, then it will manifest with no problem. See what else. And I mean that's the short and sweet of it. I'll probably run another video, a little bit more in-depth information. But this is just kind of the the basis of making pacts with demons. And you know, a big thing is, have faith that the stuff that you want will manifest. It will manifest in time. Nothing happens overnight. So if you're asking for like a job or a car or whatnot, give it time to manifest. Oh, and a big thing before I forget, you got to do work on your behalf. So it's not always about you just signing the contract and magically the stuff appears. Magically, no pun intended. But what it means is that also means that you have to actually put in some work. So if you're asking for additional money, start looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? And preferably in an area that you're talented in. That helps. If you're looking for love, go out, start dating. If you want more sex, go out, find somebody who's available. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out there and do your thing. Um, so if you want more power, or if you want magical skills, if you want whatever the case may be, um, take that into effect, and like I said, work with what you have and be patient. Be patient, and also, like I said, yeah, basically just work, add in that work. So yeah, that's basically it. And if you guys have any questions, just drop them down below and I'll get back to you. All right, take care. Peace.